this video is going to win for the amount of times that I have recorded, hit stop, started over. And also, to address the elephant that'll soon be in this room, I did in fact take those pictures from a potato. Alright, so I don't know if we actually need a little bit of backstory, but I'll throw some backstory in there anyways. So, number one, the beginning of this year, I went on a Sephora no-buy, which, if you're not new here, you know that it kind of ended in May and became a low-buy. It is what it is. Whatever. So, a sub-goal from that Sephora no-buy was supposed to be to focus more on indie brands and an even bigger focus on Canadian indie brands, because if you didn't know, your girl's from Canada. Alright, so that's one portion of the background story. The next one, so if you're into makeup and you're on YouTube, I'm pretty sure you know of the whole Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics thing that happened. I'm not sure whether to call it a clusterfuck, a fiasco, a shitty situation, a learning experience, whatever you want to call it, right? That whole thing happened. Well, Jaclyn Hill and I were on some rocky waters to begin with, and after that whole thing, we're broken up. We're no bueno. We're no good anymore. So, needless to say, I like the idea of her lipsticks. I like something really cute, sleek, with a touch of class to it, and a bunch of nude colors. I did find the tube of the bullet with all the glitter on the side, as much as I love glitter. I have no problem with glitter, we all know that. But I felt it was a little gaudy. Like, a little too much, a little too bougie. Like, So anyways, I went on this search, not specifically because of this, but I, in general, was on this search for, you know, indie brands, Canadian indie brands, and I came across this one company called Tone Cosmetics. So sweet. They're from Ontario, which is on the opposite side of the country of where I live, but they are from here. They're an indie brand, and they're not Sephora, and they kind of look like they could be related to Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics, maybe like cousin per se. I'll just show you what I mean. So you pick it. Sister, cousin, whatever. They have a sleek white packaging with a silver ring. It's not showing up on camera very well, but their name is on silver on the side of the bullet. And then, you might guess where this is going, it's got this cute little rhinestone in the middle. So, oh, sorry, in the middle of the camera. There we go. So I felt like, to me, it was a sleeker, classier, I shouldn't say classier, a sleeker, chic, I think a sleeker version of the Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics. Not as over the top in your face as the Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics one. So, you know, great. It hit all my bullets, because it's a bullet lipstick. It hit all my marks, and I was like, okay, sweet, I'm gonna try it. So what should have been a first red flag for me, which, you know, I found the silver lining in it, was the price on the website was $22 each for one of these. So whatever, it's kind of the normal price for a luxury lipstick around here, so nothing to be like, oh my god about. It's just a little expensive for a brand you never heard of, brand you never tried before, but it's indie, you kind of make excuses, whatever. I was like, okay. So the way they do their colors on there is they have fair, medium, dark, or they go they have light colors, middle colors, and then deeper colors depending on your skin tone, and then you're supposed to pick your undertone, whether you're cool, neutral, or warm. So initially I was just going to go with Fair Cool 1, Fair Cool 2, and Fair Cool 3. Now, I wish they would have named them a little bit different. That's my smallest qualm with it. Just because Cool 1 is a nude, Cool 2 is a red, and Cool 3 is a pink. So, instead of 1, 2, and 3, it could have been like N, R, and P, but whatever. So that's what it is. So $22 each, free shipping if it's over $60, so that's why I kind of went with a 3, and oh, you got a 10% off code if you signed up for their emailing list, which is common with a lot of people. So I did, because I'm like, you know, I'll save 10%. I'm happy to do that. The email code didn't work. Like, it got sent to my email, I put the code in, and it didn't take 10% off. So I was like, okay, maybe there's just something weird. So I tried a different internet browser because my internet is pretentious and I have like 3 different browsers, and it didn't work. So I'm like, okay, this is kind of agitating. So at the very beginning of looking at their website, when I first went on, it had the option you could look at their Amazon store or you could look at their actual website. Now, being a person who's not the biggest fan of Amazon, you do you, but I personally am not. I was like, okay, I'm just going to go straight to this company's website because don't give two F's about Amazon. But after this code didn't work, you see, it takes like tiny little frustrations to make me be like, okay, fine, I'll look at the other one. I went to Amazon just to see, right? Like, just to see. And I was really shocked because, so $22 off of their website. There was only like 2 at the time I was on there that were $22 on Amazon. Fair Neutral one, $7.13. You heard that right. Fair Cool one, $7.27. Fair Neutral 2, $11.49. Fair Cool 2, $7.29. Fair Neutral 3, $14.30. And last but not least, Fair Cool 3 for $8.47. So $22 on their website, and I paid an average of like $8. So I had the cheapest one at $7.13 and the most expensive at $14.30. So on the website, it would have been $66 minus the 10% discount plus GST, versus the whole total I paid for on Amazon was $58.74 with free 2-day shipping. That's $3.63 cheaper for 6 lipsticks instead of 3. So should have been a red flag. But of course in my mind I'm like, oh, cheaper. This is awesome. Maybe because it's Amazon and there's like cheaper costs associated with it, whatever, right? Like, I took, you know, the silver lining of it instead of being like, really, why is it cheaper? It did cross my mind, but I didn't ponder too much on it. So anyways, moving on, we bought it. So, second thing is every single box came open. So it came in this envelope here, which it's a bubble envelope. It's flimsy at best. So I kind of wrote it off. I was like, whatever, just holding them in my hand, I can squeeze certain places and they kind of pop open. So, okay, whatever. But then you kind of start looking at each individual box. Oh, not that one, it's this one. This one, for starters, like, I don't know if you can see, the flap is even bent. So not only did it bend at the hinge where it should, but it also bent right there where it shouldn't. The paper is peeling apart. And that's just one of them. Like, you come to this next one over here and, oh, sorry. And it's peeling apart there. There's some that it's on the inside that it's peeling apart. Not that one. Apparently that one's fine. Oh, like that. So like this piece here is folded over onto the lipstick. That's the inside packaging that broke apart. Right? Like, it's just, they look like they've had an experience. Let's just put it that way. It doesn't look like it just accidentally popped open in the mail. It looks like they've been open, people tried to close them, people kind of damaged it. Like, they had a rough time. They had a rough time from when they were made to when they got to my place. So that was kind of like red flag number 2. Now, number 3. All right. I've filmed this video a couple of times already, and I've come to the conclusion that I will half-assingly try to show you, but I'm not going to focus on trying to get the thing in focus because it was infuriating and it didn't happen. So cue my potato photos from this point on. All right, red flag number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Every single one of my lipsticks has something. Now, remember earlier when I said these were like Jaclyn Hill lipsticks? They could be sisters, cousins. This is where they start becoming more like sisters than cousins. So, first one here is Fair Neutral 1. Number 1, it got smudged on the lid. There's supposed to be the hole in the top, hole in the bottom, but that thing over on the side, that's a smudge. Now, anybody who has lipsticks knows that, you know, smudges can happen. Typically, either the lipstick breaks, falls out of the tube, hits the lid, falls back into the thing. Whatever, it's happened before. It's happened to me when I've had it in my hand. You have the thing up and you accidentally put the lid on it without closing it. Another one, depending how your lipstick opens, but if you have the lid on, sometimes you can roll them up and it hits the lid. It can't happen with these ones because you have to actually roll this piece here for it to happen. So my guess is somebody forgot to unroll it before they put the lid on. So, you know, whatever, it happens. Moving on. Next. Yeah, you're not going to be able to see this, so cue pictures. We have a white fiber on the very tip of the bullet. We have texture on the surface of the bullet. You can kind of half-assingly actually see this one pop up. Last but not least, we have a tiny black fiber on the right side of this bullet. So right side would be this side. Oh, it's right there. Again, cue shoddy potato pictures. There's black fiber. So that's lipstick number 1. And actually, believe it or not, that is one of 2 that's actually not that bad. Yay! Silver lining. It's not that bad. That is Fair Cool 1. So, number 1, there is actually a silver speck. Sounds familiar, right? There is a silver speck on the surface. Oh, you're going to focus in the middle? You're not going to focus at all. Don't lie. There is a silver speck on the surface of this lipstick. There are white fibers on the top and on the back side of this lipstick. There is texture. This is interesting. You might be able to see this one. There is texture all over the sides of this lipstick. And last but not least, there is a black fiber on the bullet. I thought there was more than one, or is that a different one? Ew, there's more hairs than I thought. Okay, anyways, it might be in the picture already. Black fiber on back of bullet. Oh, down here. Yeah, there's actually a couple. Down at the bottom, there's some black fibers. So that's lipstick number 2. Fair Neutral 2. Oh, this one's lovely. First off, it's all, again, shoddy potato pictures. It's all on the inside of the bullet. Like around the ring on the inside. Sorry if I'm staring at you evilly. I'm trying to actually see if I can see what you see. There's a lot of C's in it. This one, first off, it looked like it broke. Like that one looked like it had a rough time, which it also makes sense why it's all over on the inside. So next we have I hate this word, smeared on the inside of the bullet. There's also holes and texture on the surface of the lipstick. I wish I could get this to focus. Anyways, shoddy pictures, shoddy potato pictures, shoddy pictures. We also have holes along the side of the bullet. Oh, you can actually see some. Again, shoddy pictures. You're gonna get so sick of me saying that. I'll try not to say it anymore. What else do we have? We have bullet looks broken, yeah, and 2 white fibers on the top surface. Oh, right down there. Yeah, look at those 2 fibers. They're tiny, but you can see them against my pale ass hands. Anyways, yeah. Cool, Fair Cool 2. Fibers and texture on the top surface. Yep. This one, I can see the fibers when I angle it this way, so that's probably the way you're gonna see the pictures. So fibers and textures on the top surface. Now here's the top of the surface. Oh, you can oh, there you go. There's also a mosquito in here. Crap. There are holes all over the bullet. Like this one has the most holes, I think, out of any of them. Alright, so there's holes all over the bullet. There is a black speck on the back of the bullet, and there's also a black hue on the top tip. I'm so juvenile. Where is the black spot? Oh, the big black spot. So there's a black spot. I actually saw it when I was first showing you earlier. On the back of the bullet. No. Anyways, and then there's a black hue. The black hue is the hardest one to kind of capture on film. It almost looks like somebody had like a wet Sharpie and like touched. Like it's just like a black smudge per se. I'll try and... It's very faint, but it's just like one of those things when you're kind of already going through and critiquing everything and you see it, it's just like, oh, let's just add that to the list because that's not normal. A Fair Neutral 3. So this is the pink one. It has holes all over the side of the bullet. This one didn't have as many holes as the other one. There's like 2 very, you can kind of see them when the light hits them, like very shallow holes. And then, oh, there was some more, oh yeah, up here. Oh, sorry, I'm like rotating too fast. So there's holes on this one. There is a black fiber on the right hand side. Oh yeah, the back right hand side. So there's a black fiber. And then last but not least, this one also had a weird white streak on the side. I just saw it. There it is. This one had a weird white streak. So again, thank you to the pictures because you probably don't see anything. And last but not least, oh, hopefully we can get this one in here. This one only has 3 problems with it. Only 3. There's a divot on the back of the bullet. So this one kind of looks like it just got dinged somewhere in the process. You can actually half-assingly see that. I can see it from here. So it has that little ridge on it. There is a hair on the bullet and the surface. So there is a hair roughly right about there. Oh, where am I? And also on the surface of the bullet. Oh yeah, there is. There's actually 2. Cool. Yeah, you're probably not going to see that. This is where you need one of those microscopes some of the people had. Holes and or black speck on the tip of the surface. So this one, it looks black when you're looking, like it looks like a black speck, but when I was taking pictures of it, it just looked like a very, I was going to say shallow hole, but no, like a deeper hole that just kind of looked black from here, but looked like a deep hole on the picture. I said that weird, but I think you get what I'm referencing. You get what I'm trying to say. All right, so those are our questionable lipsticks. So there's pretty much my shitty ass lipstick catastrophe I had, my problem I had. Now, I do have a couple of updates to throw on top of this, and it kind of, I don't know, what felt like a shit situation. To me, the information I'm about to provide you kind of makes it feel a little bit sketchy now. So, first things first, something that's not sketchy but really nice to know. Like I said, I'm not the big Amazon like supporter type person. However, I will give props to Amazon. Their returns are so freaking easy. It was so painless. Like, I wish returns were that easy with every company, but I get it. They got billions and billions of dollars, so that's why it's probably so easy. It was literally, you go to your order, you hit, I'm returning this. Why are you returning it? Oh, my product's defective. It's got more than just lipstick and lipstick component in it, and you send it and they're like, here's your shipping label, send it back to us. Sweet. And it's all tracked, so that's the nice thing about that too. So A+ to that. Still is not gonna make me shop Amazon anymore, but I thought I'd at least throw that out to you if you are an Amazon person who's never had to return anything. If you ever do, it's painless, super easy. All right, now the thing that I thought was sketchy, what kind of makes this a little bit interesting in my opinion. All right, so I said initially you could buy their lipsticks on their website. It's $22, full price. We're all good with that. Now, when I went to their website initially, it gave me the option to go to their Amazon site. When I went to their website today, I didn't get that option. Like, you know, it could have been an update, could have been maybe pop-ups were blocked and it didn't come up and say, hey, we blocked a pop-up. Like, I'm not saying they changed anything, I'm just saying it was different. I didn't get that option. So I went back to my order on Amazon, and lo and behold, their products are still on Amazon. Perfectly fine. I'm not telling anybody to change how they do their business or where they should do their business, but I looked up the products that I had and the products that were on their website. So every single lipstick shade is still available. But when you buy on Amazon and things are in low quantity, sometimes it'll tell you, oh, there's 1 available, oh, there's 3 available, oh, don't worry, there's so many in stock, you don't have to worry about it. Well, the ones that I bought that had 3 in stock or still had 2 in stock were still on Amazon for like their $8 price, their $7 price. But I bought a couple of them that were the last ones in stock, and lo and behold, those ones are restocked at full price. So I'm not gonna try and be like, nudge, nudge, do you see what I'm getting at? Because, you know, as much as this is my situation, I have my speculations on it. You make your own opinions out about, or you make your own opinions with the information that I'm giving you. So, saying that, I am gonna spew my speculation right now. And that is, I personally feel like this company was selling old product for cheaper. And I'll say it right now, I have zero problem with that as long as your customers know that. Because if you think about it, when you go to TJ Maxx or when you go to Marshall's, Winners, whatever, those products they're selling you, those are old products. Those are not new products. It's not a brand new Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. It's a couple years old. There's Glam Glow products showing up at the one at my house. Sorry, there was a hair right there. But showing up by the one at my house that were the Christmas collection of last year. So they're not new products. But you kind of know that going in there, that these are discontinued, limited edition that just didn't fully sell, and here they are for a cheap price, and you're like, yes, score one for me. However, in this situation, nowhere did it say, hey, if you buy from our Amazon site, the cheaper ones are older. You also don't get the option of saying, hey, I want to buy this one at full price because I want the new one. It doesn't say that on there anywhere. So in my mind, I feel like they pulled a fast one on me, like, hey, let's sell our old stock, make it cheap, let's get rid of it, and at least we still make some money off of it without having to write it off. But then it shows up at your house and it's not usable. So if you're going to be selling things to people that are not, like, that are past their prime per se, you should at least be doing quality control to make sure this shit doesn't look like it's past its prime. Like, if you're gonna try and pull a fast one on people, check all your boxes, not just some of them. Now, saying that, like I said, I have no problem if they would have said, hey, try our Amazon site. If you want to try things a little bit cheaper, just know our products are a little bit older. Perfectly fine. Knew what I was getting into if that would have been the case, but it wasn't. So that's my speculation. And I don't want to get into whole Jaclyn Hill thing, but to kind of tie this into here, because I was making references throughout it. The first time I found a review on this company was July of 2017, or it was post-dated, backdated. The first review I found was dated July 2017, which was when Jaclyn Hill's lipsticks were supposed to come out. They got similar problems. I am coming to the consensus that her products are old, these products are old, and both companies sold them to their clientele without letting them know that they were old products. That's my personal opinion. That is the conclusion that I've come to. And I am happy to have this video done because this shit is going in that envelope and it is going back to Amazon, and I don't think I can look at this company again. Like, as shitty as it is, I can't, because there's too many questionable things to make me feel comfortable to want to look into them again. So I guess I wanted to share my experience, and I guess that's the thing, when you're trying new indie brands, you know, whether they be local or not, you do run the risk of shit like this, and I think they need to be held accountable just like mainstream brands or corporate brands per se. Like, same standards for everybody. So if you're gonna do some sketchy shit, I don't care who you are, sketchy is sketchy, and that's my opinion. So yeah, like I said, you make your own thoughts out of this video. Those are my thoughts. Yeah, let's hope we have a good product and purchase after this. Purchase product experience. And spoiler alert, I kind of actually did. I was playing around with a product I got in the mail the other day and I freaking love it. And I can't wait to show it to you guys because I need some more positivity on here, because between that First Aid Beauty cleanser, makeup remover, and these lipsticks, I'm ready for some glittery, sparkly happiness. There's your spoiler alert. Alright, you will see that coming soon. Let me know your thoughts down below. We can make a conversation out of this. And you know what, if you completely disagree with me, or if you have anything else you want to put in that kind of goes against what I said, I welcome it. You know, I like keeping an open mind. John always plays devil's advocate with me, so feel free to do that to me in the comments below, because, you know, maybe there was something I didn't think of or something I missed. But yeah, let's have a conversation, let's keep it going, and I'll stop rambling because this video is probably already way longer than I want it to be. So yeah, love you guys, see you in the next one, and can't wait to play with some sparkly happiness for all of you guys. All right.